blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive. You still have room to make a choice.
Choice.
The Taurus Fire Demon.
Ranger, we come burning forms the...
Your companions don't...
They are my children, my flame.
Why?
Because I'm emanator. You can... Destruction.
Even if the answer...
What is important is not the answer, but that just as even sweet dream.
All right.
You shall...
A bottomless... This blade remains in its scab. I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt. May death be the guiding you back to the... I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time?
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances. They can never cover up who a person really is. You had no desire to kill. Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything he knows my nature. There is but a single however, you...
Not your enemy.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Maybe I can help.
What reason?
I tend to forget things. Which is, I know who is inside. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected... What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan.
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am,
The so-called impossible is merely something. That's it. Is there anything else in your...
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on. I... don't.
Don't... What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality, for a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? And you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan.
I'm sorry.
Reality cruises on in Serenity. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what...
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this, and we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put.
Looking back,
The family is planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony...
But the murder that followed...
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't become... After all, the nature...
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here?
At this point, I'm afraid the...
Look, let's try to gather in... I've still...
This time we're playing the role of a...
As I see things, the fan plus, this is the fan as for that Avenger.
He's complex. He appealed convincing still. It's because we also need to keep a certain distance.
So you...
Yes.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around. You're like a broken record. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use it instead.
Then, could you please reply to Avengerine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it. Kakavasha? Bye. Okay, all the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Kakavasha. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands? Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm Mark 7. I'm sure he needs no introduction, as you definitely know him.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Weld has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you, and we trust his judgment.
I envy your close friendships.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity. Which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
You want to create a situation where all three parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected. Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Belobog.
He's right. No matter what, we cannot ignore the safety of Penacony.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger.
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out then. But where do we start looking for him?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin. The IPC cordially invites everyone to Club Studios theme park.
Look. Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
I have a bat. Let's waste no time.
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment. I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate, in the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you, if my meager strength is required.
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the Watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express.
Astral Express, you're late. And this, unsung guess.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and invite you all here? Because he's the only one who saw all three homicides. He is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Train's promise is nothing but a sham.
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. The third one is about to happen right now, right here, in Club Studios theme park. A truly grand death. You, and you. You will become the personification of death. Oh, don't
observation. The cornerstone of the Ember Lord will surely guide me. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate. BAM!
Your bluff isn't
You want to bet?
You won't do it.
Of course I can. I change with the wisp, but the sun cannot. Have you ever heard this? Every night is friends the game has, nor do you have any. The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The Architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel. A daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Ember Lord! All right, let's see what's the last laugh. Let the game begin!
Butterflies. Allusion to the past.
Even on illusion, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance, the potential is what you hang on to. That justifies the gamble. Bring it on, Water. Fire. Here's fun. Everybody's like that, down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free? Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble. Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone, and they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk, and together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the Nihility's end. I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home. to this sad world. Kakavasha.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we all Act1 have.
If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you ask for us. It will unite and become as the next level.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody, is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity, sleeping in shapeless. Only some who have got.
So,
This is all but a fleeting dream.
it seems that my death...
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your performance at the theme, no one would have ever thought real death does not. Because this is the only way to use this Penacony.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connect it.
It's that person's...
I see her in the nut.
Let's just say I put the murder isn't nearly... This dream of theirs isn't that barrier they...
Unless someone lived to tell the tale.
Someone already had. I got the idea of someone who's...
Hint.
Well, proof is the one thing I... But you don't need proof.
You don't sound very You're very lucky. You possess great and that's how you win. And in your plans, the IPC.
Well, it's a huge detonating Estelle if, at the end of
It is pointless to discuss. And after this, whether you have you never wavered.
Wavered. Because other than that...
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? Why are we...
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility...
And because of that, it's...
But it is still there. If the dice of...
My answer might not be able. But you said sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber? So you can definitely even if the ending has been before the end. There are many things that humans can do while... And because of this. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Mister, you're leaving? You ultimately chose.
Yes.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. Very...
Then are you going to...
I'll get there one, but not now. There will come a day when this is so. Until that time comes...
Preparing for what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha.
I know you'll be able to...
Well, of course. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together.
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
The light of the abyss. He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
As planned.
Let's fulfill our duty. I come for an I bestow all for...
You're awake. I've been waiting. I didn't do it. I originally planned, but I encountered more roadblocks than expected. Elio was right. I don't know people, so... This is to show you.
All that I am.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and...
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I've heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplished... I take back what I said. Your problem is paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic. You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. The moment that ambassador walked out the doors of the mansion, I knew what he was trying to do. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter, why do you think that I just let it go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunity.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar. And the grey vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a secure from all 52 when they are gathered. Countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this, tell me I'm wrong, minion of the Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stole—
This proves that you and the memory zone memed. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog.
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to twinge in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us. Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks. After 12 system hours, this grand—
I already told you.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend.
Since you already know it,
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out.
for the last time, state your identity and—
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger. You look like you've seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous hero—
Hide!
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them—
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why I similarly see the bullets in this gun. 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to—
Recognize—
It's a model
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Sen— Is that enough?
Not bad. And across these, been ages since it got— All right then.
And why would I play—
If I truly—
All right then.
Everyone's on the—
This reply—
I'm guessing you're gonna never bully as Galaxy in this moment. I already said. Well, my informant is—
That Galaxy Ranger—
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't.
That's impossible.
That's what I said.
IX never get—
Then you must know. I had the good form, even in the directing that nihility imminent. So, we don't know what's happening in that Acheron.
I don't intend to do anything.
That's not— Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky, but now this—
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate.
That's— Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. The planet of festivities has no—
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's Penacony's Dream Master.
Whether you believe it or not, we are one.
Is this the United as—
My mortal shell has long since dissipated. The Oak family's 100 and set—
From the sound of it seems like you're asking me.
I am glad.
If you think you can.
Are you threatening?
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. The result has invariably—
You are confident, but we were 130, and here I stand.
And you will die. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a—
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds. Those both leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility. And even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength, Acheron, a befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river, when he's already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only its future.